Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible day. This is the first time that you're watching my channel. My name is Sebastian, and I welcome you all with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, honey. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, girl, you have found me. So why don't you grab a snack and a drink? Hit that subscribe button, best friend. I am so grateful and thankful. As you guys know, I am here visiting my mom. I surprised her for Mother's Day, and so grateful to also be able to bring you guys here. We are in Colombia, in an island in Colombia. So I thought, you know what, girl, let me bring my messy besties with me, because you guys know wherever I go, you go. So, and I expect the same, bitch, because you know I'm nosy, girl. So if you go on a trip, you got to let me know too, okay? Anyways, best friend, we got to talk about Britney, because there is quite, she's been very busy on Instagram, if you will. There's been a lot of updates with Britney. And there's this one article that has a lot of people talking. And to be very honest, like, it's very mysterious to me, a couple of things, best friend, because celebrities, right? Let's start there. Celebrities, they are always posting on social media, and it's basically to sell something, right? It's like they want to sell products, they have a new launch, or they have something to promote, but it's never really a lot of opening up about things, right? Like, people don't necessarily love to open up too much because, you know, they value their privacy and stuff like that. And then when they do open up, it's considered bad because people are like, what's going on with her? What's going on with him? Do you know what I mean? So it's sort of like they're damned if they will, damned if they don't. And Britney, she talked and made this post that I found very interesting. So take a look at this, best friend. So Brittany writes, I try to do 30 posts a month. I used to do 12 a month, so people can kind of understand why I work so much. There was a time when I was held in a spot against my will for a very long time. Well, to be honest, I haven't really been the same since. I kind of thought that because I stopped doing Instagram as much back then, like 7 posts a month, they thought I wasn't working hard enough. So ever since then, I've been working harder. But the thing is, I realize now nothing was wrong with me. I portray myself as very together on Instagram, but there are a lot of people who don't know what my body physically went through. I'm not here to be a victim. I'm here to express that even though I did a book about my experience, the trauma is still there and probably will always be. It's extremely deep, and to my knowledge, all I can do is do the best I can and know it's okay to be upset some days or not be okay. And that's something I don't feel like the world has allowed me to do. That's true. I feel the news is nasty, but they don't seem to ever be nasty to other people. I feel bullied, and it's not fair to me. All I can do is try to be awakened by prayer that connects me to a loving manner, not made of fear or threats, but by trying to forgive the people who made the right side of my body have a serious nerve damage to where I can't even think sometimes. I have to be the bigger person and forgive my own parents. But that's extremely hard. I will do my best to let it go and not let others drown by my anger. She also writes, this is weirdly enough the day before I broke my foot. You can see the face looks younger and I'm a bit heavier because, well, I don't have paparazzi and the news messing with me and making me a nervous wreck. I've lost a lot of weight since then and have a couple of new exciting projects on the way. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So that was Britney expressing herself, and I've always said that Britney Spears does one thing and she's called erratic, crazy. She needs to be locked up. She can be going to Whole Foods getting a bag of nuts and they'll call her crazy as she calls a scene. She's absolutely right. She does something and it's horrible. When other people do it, it's a quirk or it's cute. But when Britney does it, it's always, you know, the bitch needs help. She needs to go somewhere. She's not well. And I think she's finally realizing that, you know, not only her family has been unfair with her, but, you know, the public, the paparazzi, the media. Ever since she was 15, when Baby One More Time came out, she was being asked if her boobs were real at 15 years old. So on top of that, she got her 30s taken away from her, from the people who should have kept her the safest, which is her parents and her family. So that's why I give her a lot of grace. That's why I don't attack her, because her life has not been easy. And she's been supporting the same people who abused her for so many years. So, all right, here's the thing with Britney. I think that a lot of people often have negative things to say about Britney because she is, in my opinion, too real, right? And celebrity, they usually have this sort of barrier between them and us. And it's like, it's very sort of like, let's leave the magic, if you will. Let's leave the mystery of the celebrities so they don't know everything about us knowing everything about them. But with Britney, she was such a powerhouse, right? And people really thought, they grew up with her. People thought that they know her. People really thought that, that they know everything about Britney. And in reality, like, we know everything that's come out, but we don't necessarily know everything, right? We don't know whether, the things that she went through, how deep she feels, what really did happen, We know a lot of the disturbing things, but we haven't really heard her talk about how these situations really affected her, right? How her parents doing this really affected her. So I think it's so important to allow Britney Spears to just talk about things, to allow. When I say allow, I mean she doesn't need our permission, but it would be so nice that if any time that she would open up too much, people wouldn't get on her and say, oh, you know what, she needs help. That's not, she needs help. That's not good. That's too much. She shouldn't talk so much. She shouldn't openly talk so much. She's this, she's that, she's unwell. That's the first thing that people love to accuse Britney of, is that she's not well. So it's sort of like, if any time that she's going to open up, talk about things and, really, really, really just speak from her heart about her parents, forgiving her parents, what the experience did to her, how it affected her body, what it has caused. Anytime she opens up, she's going to feel so beaten up over sharing her truth. Why should she? And then, she'll just remain this huge mystery, right? So I just feel like I'm proud of Britney. I think there is a lot of conflicting thoughts when it comes to Britney. I think that she has a lot of things that she has to work out. I mean, I can't imagine being betrayed by my family the way that she was, and being left out there, to pick up the pieces of the life that she worked so hard on. You know what I mean? And being used in the way that she did is just so sad, and it's so disturbing. So what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Would you rather Britney not share too much, or would you rather Britney just put it all out there? I personally feel like Britney should do whatever the fuck she wants to do, bitch, okay? Simple as that. I just feel like it's time for Britney to really just be herself and to let it all out. And if the public is not ready for it, then that sounds like the public's fault. But I think Britney has every single right to share, to question, to doubt, to express herself, and it is what it is. I mean, we all have to kind of grow up. You know what I mean? We all have our issues. We all have our problems. And I think that it's best that we understand that, this sort of like celebrity, invisible blanket that hides all their imperfections, that's just make-believe. Everyone has very big issues. So I love you, Britney. We'll always support you. And for those who think she's sharing too much, just unfollow her. You know what I mean? So anyways, I love you all so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you all. And I'm going to be taking you guys along with me, showing you guys a lot of the things. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I love you all. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.